wonderful, amazing intergalactic sparkles. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am going to show you probably the most favorite build, my most favorite build I've ever made. And as you can tell, it is space themed. My starry alpaca and I are going to be giving you a tour. And as you can see from the intro, there is a lot to this build. So I want to kind of explain the thought processes. So if you guys ever see it in game, and you are welcome to come and explore it. If I don't have it out at the time, please feel free to ask me. So let's go ahead and go inside, and let me show you guys what I've got. So this is the entrance, and my goal was to make it look like the inside of like a spaceship, or kind of like an entryway. I wanted you to feel like you were in some kind of technological area. And so what we're going to do first is I'm going to take you to the shipyard first, which is this way. And it is probably the craziest thing I've ever built, seriously. It was a lot of work. Oh my gosh, it was so much work. Alright, so when you first come in, you see the cantina over here, which is where you can buy food and drink for your pets. And here is the... what is this thing? Space Invaders. Space Invaders, a nod to the game that started it all? Maybe? I don't know. And then I've got a pet spa area where you can level your pet and wash it. And the cantina over here has food you can purchase, and of course it's important that you wash your hands, but I don't have interactions on right now, so. And then these, I wanted this to look kind of like computer tablets. You know, you click on it and boom, computer. That's kind of my goal for that, and I think it turned out well. I love my little computers. I think they turned out really cute. They are one of the only things I paid for. This entire build cost me about like 10,000 pet coins. That's about it. This right here was 4,000, and then we got little computers all over here. Everything else was free. How insane was that? I was able to build 95% of this for completely free. This is stuff that I've collected over the year, or not year, it's the months that I've played. So here's the little alien from Toy Story. I thought he was really cute, so I wanted him to have a space here. And across the way is my adorable little spaceship, and I wanted these to kind of be like, I don't know, ads or billboards. I thought they were cute, and I didn't want to just put words on here because the little computers are expensive. They're like 1,000 a piece. So I wanted to keep this build as cheap as possible. So here is the security tower where they would watch the ships come in, and this is really neat. You have an elevator. So you come up here, and it's very sterile. It's meant to, I'm really bad at this. It's meant to mimic guys like coming in here and watching the ships come in. And as you can see, I have a ship ready for us. So, but before we go there, let me explain this because I have gotten questions. This, I wanted it to kind of look like this thing would go up and down as a spaceship came in or out, like into space. That's kind of my goal. And I don't have them here, but when the update comes out, I will have glass panels right here, and this will be clear, so it'll look like the ship can just whoop right out into space. So let me take you to probably the best thing I've ever built. This spaceship. Let's get I want to get a good view of it for you. We will view the outside of it once we're done with the inside, but I thought it turned out really nice. The bottom floor is where you can, you know, wash and sleep your pet. But as we come up this little beam, here are the pilot chairs, and then here's the rest of the spaceship. I love that the glowy things give it kind of a, I don't know, futuristic view. And then we have our little computers and our, okay, the keyboard's a little weird, but that's supposed to be a keyboard. And then our pilot seat where we would pilot this beautiful thing. Or I guess captain, you'd be a captain, the pilots are in the front. And then another one, and that's the ship. You can actually come out here and get a great view of everything. So let me show you guys kind of what we're looking at. I will probably never be able to build this again. I don't even know how I did it the first time, but it was so much fun to build. Alright, so that's my spaceport. And I'll add more things. There's a whole bunch of new stuff coming for the update, and I'll probably redo some of this stuff as it comes out. And if I do, I will share it with you guys. So while we're here, let's go ahead and go to the other side, which is probably the reason why I should not be allowed to have glowy things, honestly. We interrupt this cosmic build tour to bring you news on our next giveaway. I have finally made a decision, and I have decided that I'm going to push towards 200 subscribers, and as soon as we hit that magical number, the giveaway is going to be huge. I'm thinking a legendary petling and maybe a flying toilet vehicle, because that's pretty expensive and it's hard to get sometimes. And I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do 2 separate items for 2 lucky people for my 200th giveaway. I like the way that sounds. So if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to press the subscribe button, because the faster we get there, the faster I can do this giveaway. I already have everything ready. So make sure to tell your friends, and we can do a really awesome giveaway. Alright, thank you. Now, back to the build. So this side is the planet, and I wanted to give a good contrast between futuristic and alien planets, show that the alien planets can be wild and beautiful, but it ended up looking more, I guess, science fantasy, which is okay with me. I think it's beautiful. So let me just show you my beautiful trees. So I wanted this to be a pathway, and there are like little mushrooms with magical swirls, so if you wanted to take a screenshot, you could look like you had magic swirling around you. There are different ones, and the trees are so glowy and pretty. And here's my cave. So I kind of ran out of inspiration for the cave. I made these vines thinking that they would look great hanging everywhere, and they didn't. But they're exclusive to the cave now, and there are crystals poking up everywhere. And this is a nod to Shrek, honestly. All I could think of was Donkey and his blue flower red thorns as I was building this. So yeah, so there's my little cave with crystals, and I wanted to give like an otherworldly glow, and I think I accomplished that. I think it turned out really beautiful. And if we look up into the sky, you can lay on, well, I have little beds hidden around here somewhere. You can just look up and enjoy the stars. Well, that is it for my cosmic build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. Building in Ropets is such an amazing adventure. There's so much you can do, and it took me very little money to accomplish all of that build. In fact, the planet side was completely built with their free building blocks, which is amazing, and I had so much fun doing it. Let me know down below if you want to see anything specific, or if you have any questions how I built things. I would be happy to give a tutorial. The ship was a little weird, but I can at least tell you my process for it, and maybe that will help you build your own spaceship, and we can have a fleet. I really appreciate you guys joining me today, and let me know if you'd like to see anything else. My next build that I will be working on is a Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit build. The new shapes will let me build a Hobbit house, and I am really excited about that. So if you're excited down below, tell me what you'd like to see in a Lord of the Rings build, because I would love to build it. I want to build it all. So thanks guys, I really appreciate you joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!